Fashion lover, let's gather here to make this beautiful bralette bra, which you can rock to the pool. You can rock it for swimming, and you can as well rock it under your dress or your top. So I'll be taking you through the process of making this beautiful piece from my humble self. So let's get into it. This is the fabric I'll be using. I'll be using two different fabric, which is the lace and the crepe. And as well, you can use any fabric of your choice, and you can use it plain or you can mix it. So right here, I'll be taking the measurement of the how long I want it to be and how wide I want it to be. And to do that, you have to divide your bust measurement into four and you add 1 inches. That is, divide your bust measurement into four. Whatever you get, you add 1 inch. Then you take it horizontal and you take it at the other side of it to make like a square. So that's what I'm doing right now on the fabric. And you take your ruler, m- make the mark on it, as in measure it down to make that square shape. Then after taking the measurements, which I'm doing right here on this video, as you can see, that is, you take your measurements which you get after dividing your bust. You take you added 1 inches. You take it up and you take it downward. So after that, after taking that measurement, you just look at the video and you understand what I'm doing right there. After taking the measurement, then you cut it out. And mind you, you have your fabric have to be fold into two when doing taking the measurement. After that, you cut each piece out to make it one to be in piece. So that's what I'm doing right here. You can see the lace fabric is cut already into two. It was folded before, the fabric was folded into two before I took the measurement. After the measurement, it's in pieces now. So that's what I'm doing in this video. Just follow the process and I'm sure you get what I'm doing and you get a good result. It's very easy. So after the piece is in two, place it on each other and fold it in a triangular form the way I'm doing. After folding it in a triangular form, then you fold it again the way I did. Take the edge of the triangle and fold it again, which will give you like four pieces, but it won't be equal. Look at the way I'm folding it here. Then you cut out that side of the triangle. You can see what I'm doing right now. I cut it out. Then it's giving this shape like a bustier shape. Then here you have to blend it, not to show a shooting point, just the way we do on bustier top. So you give it a slight shape over there so that it won't be pointing. By the time you finish your bralette, bra or top, it won't be too pointy. After then, which it will give you this result here. As you can see the result here, it will give you what, just follow up with what I'm doing and you get the right result. So when it gives you that, yeah, I've cut my lining because I just feel like adding lining to it, which is the crepe. The crepe fabric is what I'm using for my lining. And to lining it, I'll be showing you that in another video. So after cutting it this way, you can see how shape it is. You sew that part that I make mark to, you sew it. So this is here I'm cutting out the band, the down band of my bra. You know, in many bra, you can it has band which you use to fold it, the down top of your bra. You can make it 1 inch or 1.5 inch or 2 inches. But yeah, I think I used 1.5 inches, which when you open the long stripe, it will be three. By the time you fold it, it will be 1 inch. So if you are to use 1 inch, your fabric here, the way I'm taking the measurement will be 2 inch. So by 2.5, or it will be 2.5. So by the time you finish sewing it, it will come back to 1 inch because you'll be using a quarter to sew it, or half inch. It depends on the inches you want to add. So here is the stripe for the front and the back. Why the front will be your normal measurement, um and the back you can add additional to the back. So this is me. I'll Here it is the same 3 inches, because mine will result to 1.5, but because my fabric is not much, so I was trying to join my fabric there, right here. So this is just like 1 inch. That's for the one you have to fold like a rope to tie it. You know how the swimming bra suit is always, it has a rope to tie at the neck. So this is me trying to make the 1 inch for my, for the what I will tie at the neck. And you can also use it as your hand bra, the hand of your bra. So this is where I am sewing it right now. So you sew, I hope you understand what I'm doing right here. You sew the part where I told you you will shape like bust here. I'm sewing it downward. I'm sewing it downward here. You see what I'm doing right now on the machine. This is the sewing part of it, and this is the one I said out you will be tying at your neck. You always see this swimming suits, female swimming suit, the bra swimming suit, the bralette swimming suit. So this is the one I'll be tying at my neck. So just watch me. So you sew it straight, then you turn it out. This is where I turn it out already here. As you can see what I'm doing here. So I'll be fixing it to fix it on the bra let itself, the bra body. You will do it the way, just watch me, watch what I'm doing here. You will place the edge of it, that's the beginning, at the top of the bralette, top of the bodies of the bralette. You place it this way. Then because I'm adding lining, I'll be putting my lining to turn it. You can see that's my lining. You can see where I joined. The parts I joined at my lining is what I join at the normal bodies of the bralette bra. So I'll be joining them. When you place your bralette, that is if you are adding lining, when you place your, but if you're not adding lining, just place it the same way. Place your bralette bodies the right part facing you. Then you place your stripe, the long rope on it at the edge. Then you just look at what I'm doing. But because I'm adding lining, that's why I'm adding the lining on it again. So I'll sew it all through. I'll just sew it all through because I'm adding lining. That is if you're adding lining. So this is the outcome of it. This is the outcome. If you watch the video clearly, if you calm down and watch the video clearly, you surely get your bra perfect. So this is the outcome of the bralette bra here. So I'm just stitching it, giving it a stitch here, so it will balance even without sewing, without ironing the bralette. I'm just trying to give it a stitch here. So I'm stitching it round. Yes, I have finished stitching it, so it will give me a perfect lay. It will lay very well even without ironing it. So you can see I already added the rope, the stripe that I'll sew, that I'll tie at my neck. It's already added here. So this is it here. This will be the outcome of it even without ironing it. That's the part that I was stitching. I was giving it I was top stitching it. After sewing, I top stitch. That's I top stitch it. You can see how neat it is after top stitch. So you have to top stitch. That's if you I mean you have to top stitch, but that is if you wish. If you wish to top stitch it, fine, but just to give it a perfect and neat job. So that's the rope there at the upside. So that's the the bralettes. Look at it, how neat it is. And on this bralette, I added a cobra. Mind you, I added a cobra to give me, especially for those that are on a plus size, so that when they are swimming or when they are walking with it, it will it will be like a kind of buster. It will hold their bobs very well. So I added a back cup to this bralette bra you're seeing. On another video, on my other video, I'll be showing you how to add a cup bra to this. So this is me. You remember the 3 inches, or you're using 4 inches, 1.5 inches. This is the stripe for the down that I said it would be like a band. Let me just use a band. So you have to place the the front side of it. I mean the wrong side of your band facing you. Then you take your cobra, you place them. If you like, you can place it on each other to give it will give you this kind of shape as you have as you're seeing. And if you like, you can just leave 1 inches different, or you place it near each other the way I'm showing you on this video. It's depend on you. The choice is yours on how you want that side, that part to look like. If you want it like a V shape, just place it on each other. If you want it to be beside each other, or you want it to be 1 inch, that is your cup bra to be 1 inches away from each other. So then you sew it round, you sew it on the band round. So after that, that is when you now turn it. You turn the band on it, then you sew round again on the cup, that's on the bodies of your bralette. So this is me showing you right now how to sew it on it. It is two method here. You can sew it on it, and you can as well use that band to turn it upside down. But because my cup is very big and my band is very the inches of my band is very small, very not so wide, so I won't be able to use it to turn it very well. To show you how to use it to turn it, this is how to use it to turn it. If you wish to turn it, to use the band to turn it upside down, that is if you don't want the sewing of the band to show at the front of your bralette. So you can see you turn it over it, but when you're turning it, you put the rope inside your bra this way, the way I'm doing, then you turn it, you use it to turn it this way. So by the time it's ready, the sewing part of your band will not be showing. That is this, you won't be sewing it on the bra. But I feel like sewing it on the bra, and at the same time my the downside of my bra, it's very little. So I won't be able to use it, and the cup is big. It's a plus size bralette bra. Let me say extra large. So I won't be able, like, the bra cup is extra large. It's for an extra large person. So I won't be able to turn it, to use it to turn it. So I'll rather sew it on it. So this is it. Remember I said the band has to be in two, not 2 inches, two stripe. That is two band. One will be longer and one will be exact. That is your waist divided under your bust divided by two. So one will be your exact, you cut one, that is the how long it will be exact size of your under bust measurement after dividing your under bust circumference into two. One will be the exact measurement, then you add 1 inch. Then the other one you add like 8 inch or 9 inch. That is if you are adding an elastic the way I did mine here. If you are adding elastic to the back of your bralette, you will have to add like 8 inches or 7 inches. It depends on how your material is, how much material you are. I mean, I said how much, how the amount of material you are using. If you have enough material, you can add 8 inch for the back one, which is you will be having two stripe. Look at it here. This is the back. side of, this is the back band, which I had elastic to. Then this is the front, which I just added one, I added 1 inch to the front one that will be on the cup, that will be sewn on the cup or torn with the cup. But that is after dividing my under bust circumference into two. I added 1 inches here to the band. So this is the back side with elastic. I've added elastic to it right here. So, and you have to let the both side be equal. If the front uh, length of your band is 2, which will be 4 when you open it, but when folding it, it will be 2. It will result to 2. Then the back 2 has to be the same thing, but the back you will be adding elastic. So the long, how long it is will be what you add 8 inches into 8 inches to, because it will be having elastic, just the way we do other stuff with elastic in our sewing. If it is skirt, you have to add, and if you have to add elastic to the side of your skirt, you have to add inches to it. Now you understand what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm joining it in together. How to join it? You just open the band that has the front side of the band. You open the side, then you put this into it the way I'm doing. Then you go to your sewing machine to stitch it together, and then you have your bralettes ready. So that's all for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and please don't forget to share and to subscribe to my channel. If you're new on this channel, please subscribe. This encourage me a lot to do more videos. So thank you, and see you on my next video. Bye.